is a private reading that I'm doing for someone. So I want to go ahead and just get into it. The first card that I pulled for you, sweetheart, is the Star, which is, hope for the future, inspiration, renewal, healing, and positivity. Um, and this is right next to the Death card. Now, when I looked into the energy that you were asking me to look into, I'm going to tell you that I think from the spread that I did for it, I believe that an abortion or a miscarriage happened because I'm going to go, well, I'm just going to go ahead and go on and tell you the cards first, and then I'm going to tell you what I see. The Death card, it's all about spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, sudden or unexpected upheaval. And then that is next to the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is lack of concentration, ambition, focus. It's also poor quality, a bad reputation, financial insecurity, all of that. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, needing solitude, self-protection, and counseling. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which is dependency, financial dependency. It could even be prostitution, deceit, theft, superficial, being very superficial, lack of elegance, and it could be reproductive issues. And then the Sun reversed is lack enthusiasm, sadness, unrealistic expectations, conceitedness, it's miscarriage, and it can also be abortion. I think it's possible that she had a previous miscarriage, or she had, or recently. This is recent energy that I'm looking into for what you asked. It seems to me that what's going on with her is a mental issue. She needs some counseling because she's in the Star energy. She's feeling renewal and hope because of the ending of the pregnancy. She doesn't feel that there's as much stress on her. But, and it's possible that she is prostituting. It is very, very possible with the placement of it and you see the demons coming out from under the bed when she's trying to sleep. With the Four Swords, she's very insecure about how she's going to get her money, and the two money cards, both being in the reverse position, tells me that she's getting it in unkosher ways. It's possible that that's how she got the pregnancy, or the pregnancy came about. Drug use is also something that's coming up for me in the energy. I feel that someone is dependent on drugs. Sorry, that's my Bluetooth speaker. That someone is on drugs or dependent on drugs, and she seems to be going down a very, very negative path in those ways. But it seems, because the Star represents sexuality as well. It's a very sexual card, not this one in particular, but as far as the question that you asked me, I don't see that in particular, but I see that the environment that the child is in currently is not safe for it, just in the mental aspect and in the situations that she's finding herself in and getting herself. Oh my goodness, chill. Sorry, it's my Bluetooth speaker. It keeps unpairing, but I see a lot of mental depression going on, not kosher situations, drug use, and unfortunately, I do feel in the energy that possibly prostitution is very, very likely. going on. Can you quit? Okay. Is very, very possibly going on. I feel it. And it's possible that she lost her job, and this is how she's making ends meet. And oh my God, I'm gonna turn this thing off.
Powering off.
Oh, I just okay, so I think that that's giving her some turmoil because, you know, no matter if a woman kind of can rationalize doing unkosher things for money, it takes a piece of yourself, you know, it takes a piece of you, and it really can mess with you. It's usually, you know, when you're close to going to sleep and you're, you know, you start thinking about things that you would normally suppress. When those thoughts really come to light, you feel less than. It takes a toll out of you. So I wouldn't say that necessarily anything nefarious is going on toward the child that she has currently, but I don't think that it's a good situation because the current state of mind that she is in, which is dependent on drugs and doing very nefarious things and into the dark side, which leads to everything else. And I think that the drug use is actually something that she tries to use to cope with the thoughts that hang over her head. You know, she needs she needs time alone. She does need that. She needs some time to herself to become a proper adult and a proper parent. And to get out of this cycle that she's pretty much caught herself in. I don't really pick up on any, like I said, immediate danger or abuse, so to speak. But like I said, where she is mentally and where she is in her life could lead to something terrible happening. If that makes sense to you, it could lead to any number of things happening. And I just really want to stress that. I don't see that it's a negative environment right now, as in she's being abusive type thing, but it's a boiling pot, and it is something that can manifest some very awful things, and something that she didn't want to happen could happen because she's not in the state of mind to be caring for a kid right now. And that's just point blank period from what I pick up on. More so than the cards, just what I pick up on energetically. It is not the proper environment right now for her to have the child, because she's in a very, very dark space and only getting darker. I don't see any of that energy clearing out, if that makes sense. I don't see it anytime soon. I think that it's just only gonna taper down, unfortunately. I wish that it was different, and I do pray that it finds a resolution, and that you get a resolution, and that we make sure, or you make sure, more so, I say we because I do get connected with anything I try to connect with. I get super connected, and I get really focused on wanting a positive outcome to happen. But I want for you just to be proactive, and even proactive is in reaching out to this woman, so to speak. Well, you know what I mean. but reaching out and trying to speak with her and help her. Even, the child's father, this is something it needs to be an open communication about what's going on, because it's not going to be good if it continues on without being addressed and any amount of help being offered. Like some kind of help or relief for this person. Not money, because the way that she's earning her money right now is very nefarious. But money will only be used to fuel a drug habit, and I do sense addiction, very much so. But help as in offering help, as in taking the child, and caring for her or him so that she can get herself improved and better. She really needs some counseling. She needs to go to rehab and get into what's going on in her head, because I'm going to tell you, addiction of any kind, it always stems from something else. And you're going to have to pinpoint whatever that part is. Whatever it is that she's trying to heal from, whatever that is, she's going to have to deal with that and release that energy. So I hope this helps and gives you some clarity. I wish that I had better news. Sorry. Love you. Y'all have a great day. Have a great night.